at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his...
Here we go. Let's chant his holy name. Just bask in the radiance of God's glory. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. What a show we got here, huh? A lot of laughing, a lot of crying, a lot of praying, a lot of glory. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I heard this morning Richard Bonnke said something really wonderful. It was on my Facebook thing. He said, prayer is the channel from which the glory, prayer is the channel with the goodness of God flows. It's so true. So Vaishnavas teach hearing, chanting, remembering, praying, paying obeisances, surrendering. All of this is the channel which this goodness of God. It's beyond the goodness of this world. It's just so amazing, And anyway, I thought that was just really wonderful. So when I chant, I'm thinking like that. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Oh, Lord, it's so good. Oh, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Oh, thank you, Prabhupada, for bringing us this holy name, man. It's so awesome. Oh, wow. Thank you, Lord Chaitanya, for coming to bringing this. No wonder you were chanting all the time, man. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hey, Sachi, are you there? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Oh, yeah, here's your thing. Just a second, I get it for you. All right. There you go. Enjoy. Huh? Oh, yeah. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. We're camping. Krishna, camping in Arizona. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhaktavinda. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhaktavinda. Jai Sri Haridas. Jai Haridas Haridas. Jai Haridas. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. These mornings are really wild. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Krishna. It seems irreverent. He's respectfully, he start laughing like a madman. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Steady now, get steady. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, oh my God. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hey, hey, we got Vrindavan over here, Anna. Hey, I'll see you up there in Rishikesh soon. Huh? A few more days, huh? I gotta be up there on the 20th, I think. Hare Krishna. I don't know if you want to meet a guy like me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama. Let's see what we can do here. This is Nectar Moon of Lord Chaitanya. Let us glorify the boundlessly merciful Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Prince of Raj, to taste the sweet intoxicating waves of the nectar of transcendental love for Krishna, as well as to give that nectar to others. He has now appeared in the transcendental abode of Navadvip as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. You know, actually, this is a really good verse. We should probably make some sense of what we're doing here. Otherwise, it's kind of seems like mad, crazy. But this is actually Lord Chaitanya's way of teaching. He was very unique. No one really taught like this because no one really could. And he gave this power to the devotees. Who anyone who becomes a devotee of Lord Chaitanya, then I believe, I really know that we will begin to grok. That's a good word, grok how to worship Radha and Krishna, because you have to capture that mood to worship Radha and Krishna, really. Otherwise, we're worshiping Lakshmi Narayan in awe and reverence and all of this. But Lord Chaitanya taught us how to do it, and he can only do it one way. And he gave his real followers who have a connection with him the same ability to teach. I'll read the verse again. Let us glorify the boundlessly merciful Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Prince of Raj, to taste the intoxicating sweet waves of the nectar of transcendental love for Krishna, as well as give that nectar to others. He has appeared, okay, in the transcendental abode of Navadvip. Okay, so the Lord taught simultaneously by tasting, and that's really the only way you can teach this or give this. It's actually a gift. This is why people. The problem is this bhakti that Lord Chaitanya is giving is so rare that most devotees, even, and teachers and gurus, they just can't teach like this because they don't have this way of tasting this sweet, intoxicating nectar of the holy names and distributing it simultaneously. And that's the whole point of these videos. It's not like, people have no idea why I'm doing these things. But it's just a matter of tasting that nectar. Somehow or other, the Lord is giving this knack to this idiot here, this fool, this guy. Yeah, I have no qualification, nothing at all. But he's giving this ability to taste some of this nectar, and that's how it's distributed. Is those who see it, those who appreciate it, even though to a lot of people it seems weird and mad and all of this, but some people are looking for it. That's how the devotees got it. The devotees, when the Lord started distributing, it says in Chaitanya Bhagavat, the beginning of the Sankirtan movement. See, I can speak logically sometimes too. We alternate between the madness of relishing the sweetness of the holy name and good logical talks that come from that, so that we can enter in. So anyway, the beginning of the Sankirtan movement and the Majja Lila, Majja Kanda, was the Lord took his devotees who had faith in him, faith in who he was, faith in his bhakti, faith in his moods. He took them into a little room in Suklambar's house, and he said, "I want to share my sadness with you and express myself." And that was the beginning of the Sankirtan movement. It's the beginning is he started to taste this bhakti before a few people. So he started with his devotees who had faith in him. Okay? So he started to taste this, and as he entered into this intoxicating waves of the sweet nectar of tasting the holy name of Krishna, they did also. Just immediately, as soon as what he felt, they felt. And that's how it is in Vrindavan. The gopis, according to Ramananda Roy, are in the bushes and they're watching Radha and Krishna exchange these mellows. See, and whatever Radha is feeling, they're like fed by it. They're like these Radha and Krishna are like these creepers, and they're like these little branches connected. And whatever when they're nourished, the gopis get nourished, and all the residents are like that. So that's this kind of bhakti, and that's how it's distributed. And that's why, Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, they say, "I'm writing these books for my friends." See, those who are friendly, those who appreciate what they're doing. And that's bhakti is a gift in that way. All this teaching that you got to attain it, you got to chant a certain amount of rounds. I mean, that's okay. It's all preliminary. The Charyas teach like that, and it helps give us a little grounding, background in all of this. But ultimately, and this is also a teaching of the Acharyas, and this Acharya right here, Prabodhananda Saraswati, you don't have to, if you didn't do any of that, if you never saw, I mean, I'm just going to paraphrase what he's saying here. I'll find the verse later. But verses, actually, many verses. Yeah, he says, even if you've never done any sadhana, if you've never met the devotees, if you never went on pilgrimage, but if you get the merciful glance and grace of Lord Chaitanya, you will still have ecstasy and devotion. You will still get it, regardless of that. So that's the deeper teaching of bhakti, and this is what Jesus taught, and this is what um, the um, the Vaishnavas teach in the deeper when you start to understand what is beyond this Vaidhi level. Uh, it's only attainable by favorability to the Lord and his devotees, his actual recipients of the kind of grace that, like this, that we're talking about here. That's how you get it. If you try to attain, you think you're going to get it by doing your greatest sadhana and all these. There's so many gurus who do intense sadhana, and this is the teaching of the Lord. Unless you get this, unless you actually get this through the proper channel, through the channel of the person who is doing teaching just like Lord Chaitanya taught, you don't get it. You think you're going to get it from being super austere and all of that. That's not the teachings of Lord Chaitanya. He never taught. He threw a brahmachari, milk drinking brahmachari, out of his class or out of his kirtan. He said, "Oh, you're going to attain me? By never having sex and never eating even vegetables and eating fruit by those kind of strong endeavors. You're going to no, get him out of here. Just pull him out. I don't want him in here. Get him out of here immediately." See, the Lord's like that, People who think they can attain. So Jesus taught the same. You can't get into the kingdom of God some other way. Jesus never taught it's by austerity. No, it's you go through the channel. Channel is the devotee who has a relationship with the Lord. That's it. Transcendental relation. Okay? Then we get in. See, Jesus, that's why I like Jesus. He teaches practical things about Vaishnavism, and Vaishnavism teaches and helps Christians, understand what they're doing. A lot of them don't understand and not clear. So that's the beauty of being a devotee of Lord Chaitanya is you get a broad scape, broad-minded, liberal. You understand the essence because within the incarnation of Lord Chaitanya are all incarnations, and you get a broad base of transcendental information and knowledge about how the Lord is working. How's that? So anyway, that's basically it. If people really want this bhakti, you have to find uh, the devotees because the Lord is unmanifest now. He's he's here, but you can't see him. So we have to find his devotees. He's left his spirit of devotion, and the kind of devotion with those who are his devotees, he is empowered to teach this bhakti, and that's how you get it. Otherwise, it'll be just like Prabodhananda the Saraswati noticed. He said, after the disappearance of the Lord, he noticed. He says, now we see mostly Vaidhi Bhakti, blind adherence to the rules and regulations of the Vedas and glorification of Varna, Ashram, Dharma, and all of this, and more cultural Bhakti, cultural idea, of teachings, that's, Vaishnavism is a cultural thing, you know, so, all these kind of things. Impersonalism is real prevalent here now and in India. A lot of people are into like this becoming one with God and one love, only oneness with God. A lot of Christians are into that too. They just want to become one with God. They don't understand transcendental mellows because only Lord Chaitanya taught that. No one understands these things. Some of the higher saints in Christianity have some of this. You can, in like Saint John of the Cross and stuff like this, some of these saints, they were starting to touch these mellows, but there is no real instruction on it until Vaishnavism and Lord Chaitanya taught these things. Yeah, but you can only teach this level by tasting. See? And whoever's favorable to this kind of what it seems mad and not normal to most even devotees and religious people, because they're looking for a normal track, more logic, So, but the ecstatic worship of the Lord is not like that. That's where all our scriptures come from, ecstatic devotees. See, but a lot of people don't know that. Revelation can only come in intimacy with God. And intimacy God means you're coming really so close that you're getting to know who God is. And God is very ecstatic, man. God is raging ecstasy and bliss beyond our comprehension. So the more intimate and close that we are coming to God, and that's what we start to become impregnated with, this bliss and this ecstasy, you know. And it seems crazy to the world. That's why we don't see God here all the time, because we can't take it. We can't understand him. We can't understand that much bliss and ecstasy that makes you like, intoxicated and, and just bursting with bliss. You're roaring like a lion and all that stuff. Anyway, that's what we're into here. It's enough talk. Let's get chanting, man. There was a time the Lord stopped. He says, I don't know who's going to teach this bhakti. I just want to relish it. I just want to. He just went into it, man, and just relished and just didn't talk much about it. Just relished it. He left it for his followers to teach more about it because he got lost in it, man. And he said, that's why I came here, man. I just wanted to. get lost in this bhakti. And then he empowered Rupa and Sanatan and all these other devotees, Krishna Das Kaviraj, and everybody else. Okay, you guys teach it. I'm just gonna just dive into it, man, into this honey, man. It's just Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Oh Lord, you're just awesome, man. It's too much. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. If you have any questions, anybody, go ahead and put it on the chat here. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaura Bhaktavinda. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaura Bhaktavinda. Jai Jesus, Jai Srila Prabhupada. Jai Jesus, Jai Srila Prabhupada. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, 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 Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Sri Krishna Chaitanya. So, really the key, I don't know, whatever, I've learned, whatever it is after there's so many years here chanting, it's just surrender to the name, man. It's so simple, man. Just really have faith in the name. Faith in the associates of the Lord and the teachings, just surrender to Lord Chaitanya and his devotees, and they will give us Radha and Krishna worship, you know. You can only worship Radha and Krishna if you laugh and you cry and you shake and you shiver and you choke up. That's the worship of Radha and Krishna. If that's not happening, it's still Lakshmi Narayan worship, even though you see the deities there. But that's the mood. It's all worship is by the mood. It's given by Lord Chaitanya. It's given by Lord Chaitanya and his devotees. It's given by Lord Chaitanya and his devotees as a gift, as a gift, as a gift. You can't attain it by austerity. Okay, you can't do it. That's why we don't see it so much, because people believe that by, you know, you know, Prabodhananda teaches that. This is Acharya who is right there. It says, worship millions of exalted spiritual masters if you wish. Exalted. People think they're so grand. They are, great, exalted. Worship them if you want. But it's those who get the merciful glance of Lord Chaitanya who know the secret of pure love of Krishna. Many of these spiritual teachers are saying, no, by austerity, you're going to get it, by chanting a certain amount of rounds and all of this. But the deeper teaching is this here. Whoever the Lord empowers will get it. And that's how it is, we just have to recognize the symptoms of this kind of bhakti. Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Well, I got to move around a little bit, I think. Well, we'll chant a little bit more, because we got a couple of people here. So then I got to move around a little bit. I've been sitting here a long time. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Oh, the heck with this body. Let's just chant here. Let's just forget of this. Let the body fall apart. Nityananda. Nityananda, 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 You surrender. Chanting can be like, you're surrendering to, whoever you're chanting about. Chanting Nityananda's name, surrendering. And then the mood of Nityananda starts to take over. You start to feel like you're blissed and ecstatic like that, man. Yeah, surrender. It's surrender with chanting. It's God, man. It's so easy. It's so wonderful. And you see, bhakti is just a gift in that way. Just, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Ooh. Ah. Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda. Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda. Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda. Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda. Nityananda, Nityananda, Nityananda. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Let's read some Chaitanya Leela here. Chaitanya Bhagavat. Let's keep reading this here. See, listen to this. One who is untouched by any piety, who is completely absorbed in irreligion, who has never received the merciful glance of the devotees, or has been to any holy place sanctified by them, will still ecstatically dance and loudly sing, and even roll about on the ground when he becomes intoxicated by tasting the nectar of the transcendental mellows of pure love of God given by Lord Chaitanya. Let me therefore glorify that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is what the Lord was here. When the Lord was roaming around, and people, even whether they are pious or impious, the Lord or Lord Chaitanya, Lord Nityananda, We're not looking, is this person qualified or not? But whoever just received the Lord, whoever just received this and thought, oh, very good, very good. I like this worship, man. I like this bliss. I like this way of worship, man. You're just so nice. They got it. See, they got it. It's just like these drunks. There are some drunks in the wine, the bar. They actually had bars back then. In Navadweep. Can you believe that? In Navadweep, the Holy Dom, they had bars. Just like now, they have all kinds of stuff going on. Fish markets, chickens, and eggs, all that. In all the Holy Doms. Uh, except for Vrindavan, not much going on there. So anyway, the Lord would meet people like this, Lord Nityananda, and whoever was favorable, they would get it. They would just get this ecstasy. Okay, so now after they departed, where is this? Where do you get this? Well, if you happen to have met Narottam, yeah, people that met Narottam, Srinivas, all of this, these kind of, they were empowered with this kind of bhakti, then you would get it. So you get it from the devotees now. You have to find the devotees who are empowered with this kind of bhakti. So that's how you get it. And it doesn't matter whether you followed rules or not, because you could be following strictly the rules and regulations of the Vedas very strictly and be real puck and everything. And then a devotee comes before you who's carrying this gift and you don't receive it. But then there's a sinner or a person who's never followed anything, a hedonist. The devotee crosses their path and they receive it. They say, wow, I really like this. See, Jesus taught this. This is a general, universal bhakti principle. Jesus said, when Peter said you shouldn't go into this sinner's house, he said, I'll go wherever anybody will listen to me. Whoever will receive me, I will go there. See, the Christians know this stuff. Jesus is at the door, he's knocking. See? Devotees are at the door, they knock. They carry this special gift in their hearts. Who's going to open the door? People could be practicing strict sadhana all their lives and everything, but they don't open the door. They're not interested. 500 years ago, it was like that. You can read Chaitanya Bhagavat. There are people that were teaching Bhagavatam, chanting Hare Krishna, the student community, most of them. They were teaching Bhagavad Gita, teaching Srimad Bhagavatam to their students, and they didn't pay any mind to Lord Chaitanya and his devotees. Indifferent. So it passed them by. And then these low class persons, you were considered low class. Most of the lower classes they're looking for something, they're suffering. And the Lord is coming with this happy mood and all of this. And it's like, wow, this is hope for us. And they received it. And that's how the student community got changed, because they became favorable later on. They saw, look at these people, they're becoming followers of of Lord Chaitanya, and look how happy they are coming from they're becoming actually into, like with so much transcendental knowledge, that more than we're getting from our study just by becoming a devotee of Lord Chaitanya, or a devotee of Lord Chaitanya. It's just like in the case of Narottam. And was it Narottam and Srinivas, or I think it was Srinivas. Anyway, those two, they were together in Vrindavan. People became their disciples because they were devotees of Lord Chaitanya, and they were empowered with this bhakti. After a week, these persons who became their followers became great scholars, and attracted many people. They thought, wow, look at this. Narottam, is coming from this, it's like a kingly class. He's not really a Brahmin, this because he's, like a kshatriya from a king, rich thing, and he's not qualified and all of this, they thought. But then they get their students and they become great scholars after a week. See, that's all. So they started to change. They thought, well, hey, there's something there, because the student community has got intelligence in that way. So that started. That's the way this this bhakti proceeds. See? Same thing with Jesus. Uh, the Pharisees, most of them didn't pay any mind to Jesus until after he departed, and then the followers got the Holy Spirit, and then many of the Pharisees, droves of them, became followers of Jesus because they said, well, look at the power their worship of Jesus has given them. Okay? So people come in different ways. The lower classes usually come first. And then, I mean, these are principles taught in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Often the Lord empowers the lower class people. This is a paraphrased verse in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Empowers a lower class person, low class, fourth class person, with his bhakti, so it'll cut down the pride of these great sannyasis, who think they can do it by their own strength and everything, and realize it's a gift, and you have to, take the mercy wherever it is. You have to go take the gold, even if it's in a filthy place. Prabhupada taught that. See? So that kind of, that's the way the Lord teaches, because generally when you're in the mode of goodness, even, and you study scriptures and all of that, there's, even though you become regulated and you're happy in the mode of goodness and everything, pride seems to develop there. And that is the disqualification for this kind of bhakti. Pride is probably the worst thing, has to be cut down somehow. Otherwise, this kind of love will not enter, and one will commit offenses against the devotees. Bhaktivinoda Thakur knew all this. He saw all this back there. He wrote in a letter stuff like this. He said many of the Brahmins are committing offenses against the devotees because of this pride thing. They couldn't recognize those who are carrying this bhakti because of the being blinded by the pride. So the Lord has his little devices to help everyone get this. Thank you, Lord, taking care of us all, saints and sinners and all of that. Yeah. See, not attainable by the faithful performers of pious deeds, and not understood by those engaged in austerity. See, I'm not saying anything. I'm just, I have faith in this. I've actually seen it's true. Anytime I thought by my own efforts I could force God to show himself to me, he has shown me the opposite personally. And whenever I see people thinking they can force God to show himself to them by their great big austerities and all of this, I see the opposite to them too, even though they may not know it. Not attainable by the faithful performers of pious deeds, not understood by those engaged in austerity, meditation, and yoga, and not guessed by those absorbed in detachment, renunciation, or prayers, and unknown to even the devotees full of love for Govinda. The secret of pure devotional service has been revealed by the holy name during Lord Gaura's advent. Now, secret of the secret of pure devotional service of Vrindavan variety. See, a lot of people are worshiping Govinda and all of this, but they haven't reached the pure devotional level of worship yet. Okay, so the secret has been revealed by the holy name during the Lord Gaura's advent. This is the secret of how to get pure devotional service. See, Got the holy name, and there's Lord Gauranga, who has disappeared physically. Now, where do we get it? Well, by mantra. You have to find the devotees who have understood this secret by surrendering to Lord Chaitanya. They understood that, realized that, oh, by real surrender and faith in Lord Chaitanya and his name and his glories, I will get the ability to worship in Radha and Krishna. You have to find those devotees who have realized that. I have no desire for any fires. I got a fire here. Yeah, I have no desire for that. Sorry. We're lighting a fire here. um, yeah. So I forgot where I was. Uh, people just don't know. Mm. uh, yeah. So yeah, you have to find where people have understood this secret. Lord Chaitanya and the holy name. You have to do both. That's why I said people who are just worshiping Lord Radha and Krishna don't understand the secret. Because if you really worship Lord Chaitanya, they'll go into this level where you can worship Radha and Krishna in the mood. You'll get the mood. You get the ecstasy. You need that ecstatic feeling, and then it's juicy. Then you taste the sweetness in the name, and or Krishna in his name. See? And that's all these devotional symptoms arise. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to end here. Okay, thank you very much for coming, everybody, whoever this is. It's still Anna. That's great. Thank you for coming. And we'll be back. Hare Krishna. All glory Srila Prabhupada, Jesus, Lord Chaitanya, and all the devotees.
He would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his